Dr. Mansur Hasib, he's the president of Toastmasters Vernon Park, Toastmasters Club. He is a dynamic leader, speaker, professor, and has his PhD in cybersecurity. Everyone here will get a wealth of knowledge in what he will bring forth in his 5 to 7 minute speech. He has so many accolades. If he cares to share them in his speech, please do, Dr. Mansur Hasib. With that said, let's bring on our third speaker, Dr. Mansur Hasib, and he is going to give us a speech called the Cyber Rapper.
I love students who complain. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, you may wonder why. You see, complaining requires guts. It's risky. Complain to someone with power, and your life could be ruined. You need guts.
Mm-hmm.
So, when one of my students, Tomiko Evans, complained to me about the terrible mess in the program that I was running, I did what any good Toastmaster would do. I listened with an intent to understand for 5 to 7 minutes. I sensed a person with a passion to succeed. I felt her pioneering spirit. Her complaints were 100% valid. However, there was a big problem. I could not solve all her problems right away. So once again, I did what any good Toastmaster would do. I gave her my own 5 to 7 minute speech about being a leader. Tomiko, leaders do not focus on problems. They focus on solutions. Innovation is messy. You will need to be a perpetual innovator. Focus on solutions over which you have 100% control. Minimize the damage. Work around the problem. Focus on your graduation. Learn and teach others. Because knowledge in your head is useless. Its power is unleashed only when you share it. Do this, and you will be a superstar someday. I have no idea what was going through her mind or if my speech had any effect. I don't even know if she had any gratitude over what I said to her. But a few months later, Tomiko sent me a poem explaining cybersecurity. I was stunned. A poem about cybersecurity? It had rhyme, it had rhythm, and it was pure innovation. Tomiko, this is amazing. But can you sing this like a rap? 3 weeks later, Tomiko sent me a recording of her rap. It was amazing. But it had no music. Tomiko, can you add some music? 3 more weeks went by, and there it was. Tomiko singing a cyber rap explaining cybersecurity. Even her gestures and performance was amazing. This young woman had the moves and the voice. As any good mentor, I raised the bar some more. Tomiko, I would like you to open a cybersecurity conference presentation with this cyber rap. She was taken aback. What will people think, Dr. Hasib? Tomiko, to be great and to take your rightful place as a leader in the field, you cannot worry about what people think. You have to do what no one else can do. And no one else can open a presentation with a cyber rap. You can. If it works, you will be a superstar. If it doesn't work, don't do it again. No one knows you right now. You're completely unknown. But Dr. Hasib, I am afraid of speaking in the crowd. Now that was a big problem. Okay, you will need to practice. Join Toastmasters. Do whatever it takes. Tomiko bought a virtual reality gadget. She put it on her head, and after 6 months of practice in front of a virtual crowd, Tomiko took the risk. She jumped off the stage, danced through the room, and got the crowd to chant, "Planes, trains, automobiles." And she sang her cyber rap. The crowd went wild. The next day, she received an all-expenses-paid invitation to present at the National Congress in Florida. And there, she won the 2019 Up-and-Coming Professional of the Year award, and I was there. Today, the cyber rapper is a world-famous brand, and she just went on a world tour visiting 29 countries around the world. And due to the pandemic, she, of course, had to fly Zoom Airlines. My sincere gratitude to all of you for allowing me to introduce you to the cyber rapper. She was supposed to be here, but I don't see her. Otherwise, I would have introduced to her in person. Thank you.
I expected a polished speech from Dr. Mansur, and he didn't disappoint. His gestures were good, facial expressions very appropriate, vocal modulation very good. I also like the fact that instead of talking to a student, he listened to a student. Important point. I like the fact, too, he used the word however as a bridge. And that was a bridge from professor to what a good boss does. A good boss says, don't bring me your problems, bring me your solutions. That's not the way Dr. Mansur said it, but I'm paraphrasing him. Don't bring me your problems, bring me your solutions. I got problems of my own. Correct? I like the fact that he pointed out to a student, shared knowledge is power. Don't share it, you have nothing. If I had to come up with some things to improve upon, he's got a great story here, a really great story. I would love to see him add something to it, such as a line or two from this poem, or a line or two set to music. And I think, Mansur, my challenge to you would be bring the video with you next time, or be prepared to sing it if she doesn't show up. I'd love to hear you sing this. We don't know what your singing voice is like, but we'd like to try it.
Or
With
short
that,
clip.
back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you very
Or
much,
short
Toastmaster
clip.
Freeman.
Short clip, Mansur.
There is a video on the internet. I can send it to Teresa. She can share it with you. But
I sure will.
yeah.
I
No,
said,
but that's
I
a
had
great
to-
point, Freeman. I cannot sing what she does. I mean, it's impossible. No, there's no way.
Mansur, that's the point.
We didn't ask you to be a singer. We asked you to sing it.
Funny. But actually, I had invited her. I had told her that you might need to, because people might ask you to sing at least one bar or something. So she was supposed to, but she didn't. She couldn't make it. I know she's very busy. She's
Mansur, stop right there because you're admitting you weren't fully prepared to do this. If she was a no-show, I won't put that in the evaluation.